Hi, I'm super excited about this new session today, how to use AI in competitive analysis. It's going to be a great session. We'll be covering everything from which models to use, which prompts to use, what they are best for. Is there anything better than what you might currently know to analyze your competitors, find the correct data, how to analyze the data correctly, and how to use all those insights to outperform them effectively? Let's get started. So as usual, for those sessions, no BS, how to do everything correctly, step by step. I'm going to share as well a few best practices, mistakes to avoid, examples and inspiration for you. And we'll try to see how we can set up agents to make this automatically. First of all, here are the topics that we're going to be covering all together today. As I've said, mistake to avoid, best practices, how to do it correctly, how to review the best use cases and the best models. 2, and this is what we'll see. 1, the data, how to understand your competitive landscape, how to refine the competitive data that you can get, how to get the best insights as well, how to adapt and refine your own marketing strategy, how to generate the right insights as well. For this session, it doesn't matter if you're in a competitive market or in a specific niche. It doesn't matter if you're an expert or a complete beginner in AI. It's going to be relevant for both. It doesn't matter if you have a small budget. The only thing that matters is having a bit of time to actually acknowledge this for the very first time, and then you'll be good to go. So, mistakes to avoid. This one is very important for me because it's the first thing to keep in mind where you're starting to use AI for competitive analysis. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to get the best results. AI is not a crystal ball. It's not guessing anything. It's working on the data that either you or the company that created the AI actually provided. It's what we call the context. And that's why you have thousands of lawsuits over these AI companies because publishers and other companies are suing them because they've used their content. But the AI knows what it knows. It analyzed the patterns out of this data, so it doesn't know anything. Now it can act a bit, browse the web, look for most recent data as well. But by itself, if you ask him a question, if the answer does not exist, it's not going to try to guess it. It doesn't know. If it doesn't have the data as well, the AI can be wrong. It will be wrong. It will, in other words, hallucinate. Based on the probability it gathers from everything that it knows, then it will just invent an answer. But the most probabilistic answer. That's why it hallucinates that well, because it really gives us the answer that we were expecting because it's the default classic answer that we wanted to hear, and the AI is going to give us exactly this. So here's the question. When we want to analyze our competitors and we need access to maybe sensitive or time-sensitive data, how can we do this? How can we do it correctly? There are 2 things for me before we dig into the examples here that I wanted to highlight. 2 of the main best practices that I've seen into prompting AI is 1, reformulate your questions in different ways. Try one way, try another, then try another, then try against another in different formulations, asking him to look at different angles or point of views, and you'll see that the answers will change each time, but at least it will give you different setups. Also, role play with the AI. Ask him to answer you as if the AI was a marketing analyst, the competitor itself. And you'll see that the answers, again, are going to change because the probabilistic that you'll like this answer more than another changes as well. That's what the LLM does. So the answer will change, and that's a good thing, but you'll see the whole range of answers you could get from the AI. Now, the models. The main AI models that you'd like to use to do competitive analysis, they're all quite good. To be fairly honest, I'll dismiss Claude because I haven't seen good results at analyzing the patterns of and the positioning of the competitors. I'll also dismiss Perplexity. Just not enough good results, to be fairly honest. It can give results that are accurate or up to date if you're looking for really big companies, because it can correctly get the PR news about Nike, Adidas, Reebok, or those Walmart, those kind of big players, but nothing really specific. And it's not good at analyzing, again, the positioning or the changes or the trends over time. For me, the best two ones are ChatGPT and Gemini. Those are the ones that I'm using. I recommend the one that I'm trying again and again and refining the way that I work with them when doing competitive analysis. And for me, those are the two main ones that you should use that will give you the best results if indeed you do this correctly. But there's a but. And this but is they do not have access to what your competitors have done. They're blind because this data is not public, will never be. So I have a better alternative for you today, and that alternative is called Panoramata. Panoramata is a platform that allows you to track your competitors automatically, so you don't have to think about it anymore. It's going to collect all the data for you right away, classify it, analyze it, and it also works built in with ChatGPT and Gemini capabilities based on what they do best for each one. And you can consider Panoramata being your competitors' data plus AI plus insight agents all in one place. And Panoramata is going to be the best solution when it comes to using AI for competitive analysis because it's able to handle all these different use cases. How to collect data, summarize, classify, insight agents on demand for you automatically, how to ask AI anything about your competitors, how to generate assets, detect trends, and get the latest updates as well. Here we go. Here's how the dashboard looks like on Panoramata. Again, it's an agent, a bot, a scrapper, a platform, helping you gathering everything you need to know about your competitors, collecting the data for you automatically. That's one. Two, summarizing for you everything that happens. Here, for instance, here's my dashboard, where I can have summaries on everything that happened recently on the companies that I'm following right away, a complete overview of everything that happened, who was the most active, the most important campaigns that they've been sending out as well. If I just want to see the ads, the SMS, the landing page, the social, or the emails they've been sending, I can just click here and I'm going to get all of them right away. Two, the platform automatically creates for me recommendations on what I should do based on what my competitors have done. It's your own competitive intelligence agent built for you, for your use case. And here you can see every time I log in, my agent is giving me insights on what I should do based on what my competitors have done, what they've done the previous years, what they will likely be doing in the next few weeks, or the main campaigns that they've been running recently. It's also with the dashboard and this section being sent to you every Monday morning automatically by email. You can also schedule reports, of course. I can also create tailored prompts applied to all my competitors every time that I'll log in. Here, highlight the main promotions. Here, highlight the main active ingredients. It's going to do so here. It's going to do so here as well. Also, each time that I see an asset that I do like on the platform, I can go ahead and save them, create my own Pinterest marketing boards. Here I have a few examples that I'd like about Mother Day. I can also track a keyword within the platform. So every single mention of mother is going to be featured here. The cool thing here is, again, I can ask AI on every single of those Mother's Day examples that I've liked, and I can ask pretty much anything here, and the platform is going to tell that to me right away. Same thing here. Every single company that we do track, they all have their own brand profile. So this is on it. Every tab here is going to give you access to different kind of data. I'm going to go quickly, but socials, ads, landings, emails, calendar. Here, I can already ask the platform anything about the company for any period of time, and I can get an answer right away. Yoo-hoo! Socials, every single data, they're losing followers on social media, all the ads that they've been running on Google Display, Meta, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, you name it, we're tracking them automatically for you. You can also get a creative analysis and understand a bit more which kind of hooks, USPs they're running as well. You want to see all the ads by on it that are highlighting saving money, or the ones that are UGC, or the one that have something fun. Here you go. And they're already classified for you. All those ones, they're about indeed saving money. All the ones are the kind of UGC. Here we can see all the kind of UGC that they've been creating. Of course, every single email is here. And there's something cool with the calendar as well, because just on top of being able to review what they've been doing each day, if you want on the platform, you can search a keyword and the calendar is going to show up the answer right away. You can also summarize a whole month right away, and the platform is going to tell you everything that happened for that brand during that month. Here we go. Last thing, and that's my favorite, on Panoramata, you can also generate assets. Remember the whole list here: collect data, done. Summarizing, done. Classifying, done. Your insight agent, done. Ask AI, you can. Trend, latest update, of course. Generate asset is great too. Here, for instance, going to see this one. What I'm going to do is ask the platform, please create a video based on this in the forest while with a motivational speech, not widescreen, where we want this in portrait. So I can, of course, generate this as an image. You know what? Let's do a video right there. And here we go. I'll discover it right here with you.
Ignore the forecast. Embrace the elements. Adventure calls loudest when the weather turns.
Same thing if you want to work with images. All right, let's pick this one. Let's say, make it more modern, year 2000 vibes, and I want it square. Here we go. Interesting. And you can see that it respects the text quite good at the end. All right, so that being said about Panoramata, I also wanted to share why this is better. Here's an example. So here I've looked on ChatGPT, which discount Nike made last Christmas. He doesn't know. He cannot know. So let's think for a minute about you asking ChatGPT again what you should do for next Christmas. Given the fact that it doesn't even know and cannot know what Nike has done last Christmas, what happens if you ask ChatGPT to help you with your strategy and helping you to understand which kind of discount you need to do next Christmas? Again, it's going to give you, based on the probabilistic context that he had, an answer, but based on nothing else than what's the most common that he read online, and he tells you so. What we know from industry trend, and average discount dropped from 16 to 14% in a year. Doesn't mean much. My question was, okay, Nike, Adidas, Lululemon, Vuori are my competitors. Which discount should I provide next Christmas? ChatGPT and Gemini is the same. They don't know. Here's the thing. On Panoramata, you can go look for any company. Let's go on Nike, and right away, we'll see what Nike has done in every single country that we're tracking them in December last year. And it just takes a click to ask the question to the platform right away, and you'll get the answer. On top of this, you also have access to all the assets as well. You wanted to know which discount Nike made last year? Here you go. You have them here. It started with Cyber Monday, December 1st, up to 60% with the code cyber. Then up 25% of select styles with the keyword moment. And there's even more than this. A few days after, 1 week before Christmas, up to 50% of select styles with the code last shot. So here on Panoramata, it's not only that we have the answer, we have the complete strategy for any of your competitors here recorded, available for you to use so you can make better marketing decisions faster. Thank you for tuning in, for your attention. We're here to help if you need anything. Wherever you are in the world, have an amazing day. Take care. Bye-bye.